Senator Rosen.
Thank you, Chair Risch. Appreciate you holding this hearing. I want to thank our witnesses for testifying here today. We have just a few minutes, so let's get at it. I want to talk about women and girls. We consistently hear that one of the biggest and most important differences between U.S. foreign assistance and that of the People's Republic of China is the U.S. commitment to investing in entire societies, including women and girls. They are the backbone of families and stability in many of these nations. So, Mr. Black, will you commit that, if confirmed, you will direct DFC to continue its support to women and girls, including their economic empowerment and stabilizing role in maintaining peace and security?
Senator, thank you for your question. As you know, under the BUILD Act, there are a number of different preferences that the DFC is to keep in mind for investments. One of them is for women. If confirmed, I commit to following all the strictures of the BUILD Act and the reauthorization.
Thank you. I want to talk a little bit about Abraham Accords, because over the past 5 years, the Abraham Accords have produced tangible results. It's improved regional security. It's been expanding economic opportunity and creating people-to-people ties that make peace achievable and lasting between Israel and its Arab partners. While Hamas's brutal October 7th attack paused this progress, I am hopeful we'll be able to see new countries join the Abraham Accords in the near future, including those outside the Middle East and North Africa. So, Mr. Kapoor, what do you think of the possibility of Central Asian countries joining the Abraham Accords? And will you commit that, if confirmed, you will work with me to explore this idea further? Excuse me, Dr. Kapoor.
Thank you, Senator, for the question. It's certainly something that I would consider, and I would look forward to discussing with you if I were confirmed. I don't know what the various countries would think about that or what they would have to say about it, but it's something that I would be interested in discussing further with you and perhaps pursuing.
I can tell you, I think that they will welcome strengthening the Abraham Accords, economic ties and opportunities for peer-to-peer exchange in so many different areas. We'll look forward to working with you on that. I want to move now to the European Union and tariffs, because in recent years, Nevada has imported over $2 billion in goods per year from the EU. It's also exported close to $2.5 billion in goods to the EU per year. President Trump has threatened to place a 50% tariff on all imported goods from the EU, and the EU announced it is prepared to impose retaliatory tariffs on the U.S. This is going to place a heavy burden on Nevada families and businesses, especially small business and family-owned businesses. We're talking over $2 billion. So, Mr. Pudzer, if confirmed, how will you navigate this issue and ensure that my Nevada families, my Nevada businesses do not face financial hardship as a result of a potential trade war between the U.S. and EU countries, not to mention every state, I'm sure?
Thank you, Senator. That's a great and very kind question. As you know, President Trump won a resounding victory. Part of the reason for that win was his commitment to reset our international trade relationships so they no longer were America last, were over generous to our competitors, and threatened our national security. So tariffs are a part of that, but I do have to say we are in negotiations now, Representative Griffin. I only know this. I know,
but it's over a $2.5 billion hit to Nevada, and we're only a state of 3 million people. That's a pretty big hit, sir. So we need to discuss this.
Right. I'm not read into what's going on in the negotiations, but Trade Representative Greer just came out with very positive comments about the progress they're making. I know the EU wants an agreement. I know the United States wants an agreement. So actually there's an article in the Wall Street Journal just yesterday.
Well, my Nevada businesses can't wait, and they're going to suffer now. And so we'll move on, because I want to get my last. I see Senator Barrasso's here, and I just want to ask about critical and emerging technology. The PRC is vying to replace the United States' technological edge in a number of critical spheres. We know this: AI, biotechnology, quantum computing. This cannot happen, as U.S. leadership in critical and emerging tech, I believe, is key to maintaining economic security, maintaining deterrence, and bolstering stability in the Pacific. So, Mr. Hellberg, if confirmed, how will you work to ensure the U.S. maintains its qualitative edge across the spectrum of critical and emerging technologies? I have a lot of questions for you, but my time's out. We'll just start with this one.
Thank you so much, Senator, and thank you for taking the time to meet. We have one of the best innovation ecosystems in the world. The foundations of that ecosystem are currently sitting on top of very brittle supply chains. It's one of our biggest weaknesses. China's export controls on rare earth minerals is currently constraining the global automobile industry along with many various other industries. I believe that efforts that the US government undertakes to secure our supply chains will not only help create job opportunities in the United States, including in Nevada with the lithium loop, but will also help ensure America's technological leadership, because it'll ensure that our technological champions have all of the resources that they need in order to innovate and expand capacity in the US, expanding data center compute capacity, as well as access to cutting edge chips.
Thank you. We're very proud of our Nevada lithium loop and hope to expand that further. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chair.